We're in southeast London, touring one of the most quietly radical home transformations in the city. Having just won the Don't Move Improve Award for most cost-effective design, this full renovation cost just £48,000. It's a masterclass in slow, intentional design and living. Architectural designer Natallia and her husband have taken this unassuming 1970s terrace house and turned it into the family home of their dreams. Let's take a look inside. Stepping through the front door, you're greeted by colour, texture, and playfulness. Instead of starting from scratch, Natallia chose to listen to the bones of the architecture here and work around it. The home transformation didn't knock down any of the existing walls, which makes it so cost-effective. In practical terms, you can see here from the plan of the before and after how so few of the internal walls were altered or removed. This used to be a dark, narrow corridor. Now it's a transitional gallery. The stripes on the walls give it a rhythm, and the mirrors bounce light all the way along it. You can see family artwork on the walls that give the whole space emotional weight. When the family first moved in, this was the front room, but it's evolved, shaped by need, budget, and imagination. This isn't just a bedroom, it's also a space to do yoga, to work, rest, and relax. The room is inspired by Japanese-style multi-use spaces. That's why the bed is set low to minimize its presence and encourage a diversity of uses. All the cabinetry you see here was hand-built in MDF, finished with a clear lacquer. I love the rich colour and texture. It falls in line with the age of this home, rather than using a lighter wood that you see in modern spaces. During the renovation, they also added insulation to these outer walls here, so the space is warmer during the winter months. The living room is where this home really opens up. The green paint from the office in the front room has become the backdrop here, and it balances the greenery of the garden beautifully. Opposite, there's a huge abstract painting, but it keeps a secret. It slides to reveal the TV behind it. It's art, function, and fun all wrapped together. The furniture here is minimal but comfortable. This bookshelf is made from recycled scaffold, and I love it because the whole family life is on display here, from books to instruments to ornaments. It's full of sentimental treasures, but you feel like you can really relax. It's worlds away from my grandparents' front room, where you weren't allowed to touch anything. Anyone with Caribbean grandparents knows exactly what I'm talking about. Before we head into the kitchen, I just want to highlight this threshold. This was the original opening to the garden before the extension. Natallia's kept the same proportions, which meant there was no need for structural steel, reducing cost and waste. It has this sweet little bookshelf that hides the kitchen from the living zone. It's a brilliant way to separate an open plan living into two spaces. Notice here, as you step down into the kitchen from the living room, you transition from cool cork to this green floor, again distinguishing the two zones. To give the space extra height and honesty, they lowered the floor in here and exposed the structural timbers. After all that time building it, it'd be a shame to hide it. Between the joists, you can see terracotta bricks, chosen by Natallia after building the foundations. You wouldn't believe it, but these kitchen cabinets are from IKEA. The white finish helps keep the room bright, and the yellow handles complement the other primary colours used in the space. The tile backsplash is a subtle nod to the original brick facade. It really demonstrates the passage of time here. Different but complementary materials. In this dining area, you really get a sense of how this space can transform from day to night. It's the perfect spot for a coffee in the morning under this huge skylight. And in the evening, an intimate dinner party with friends with warm lighting lighting up the timber soffit. Hidden behind this cupboard is the compact laundry zone. It has a washing machine and overhead drying, so no cluttering the house with damp laundry. The garden isn't large, but it has everything you need. A decking area for seating, special place for planting, a hammock, even a sheltered spot to relax. It's all about maximizing space. There's even a ladder here for the kids to climb onto the roof. I'm not going to attempt it because I don't want to break anything. I lied. It was too tempting not to. Natalia's design ethos really shines through in this home. She has 4 principles: personal, practical, financially wise, and sustainable. In a city where every square foot counts, Natalia's demonstrated how you can maximize a small home through beautiful design. This is my very first home tour, so I have to say thank you to Natallia for sharing her home with me, Space to Place Workshop, and you, my brand new audience. I couldn't have imagined a better home to start with. If you're an architect, developer, designer, or homeowner with a special place you want to celebrate, drop me a message. Subscribe to Space to Place Workshop and hit the notification bell to see more proper places.